Overwhelm. You're either been in it, A, B, are in it now, C, can see it coming for you, or D, all of the above. My golly, Overwhelm and me have been friends over the years. Maybe not quite friends, but we've gotten to know each other quite well. I've just dropped my notes, hang on. Ta-da, I'm back. I was thinking about Overwhelm this morning actually, and I was thinking about like times that I've known that I've been in overwhelm. Like, what are the signs? I don't check the messages on my phone. I can see them there, and they actually, like the number 2 or the number 3 that sits on the little phone icon on your phone. I can't check them. I avoid eye contact in the supermarket, just in case someone wants to stop and have a chat. I don't ring my mum when I'm in overwhelm. I get short with the kids, absolutely. But I also get like this whole passive-aggressive thing going on. Like that, it's almost like passive-aggressive, short-fuse martyr syndrome, if there's something that would actually encompass all of that. I'm fine. No, don't worry. No, don't help. No, look, actually don't help me. Look, you sit and watch the tally. I'll just do it. Anyone know that one? And wherever I am, I'm not there. That would have to be always. That would have to be the thing about being in overwhelm. You're not present. Like, the mind is somewhere else all the time. Thinking, collating, organising, making that thing happen in your head, having the conversation. These are like my classic signs of being in overwhelm. And I don't reckon that I'm alone. I reckon that you chicks may have a couple of similar ones as well. Oh, my other one's eye rolling. I think when I start eye rolling, then I know that things are too much. And I was thinking about overwhelm, and I'm like, you know what? It is the absolute enemy of flow. For what I call flow. And anyone who's been to one of my workshops, we talk about flow. To me, flow goes back to being on the swing in the backyard at Mum and Dad's house. I remember being about 3 or 4, and we had a big family, the youngest of 7, and Mum spent a lot of time at the clothesline. And I remember her, picking out the clothes, and she probably taught me how to swing myself on the swing early so that she didn't have to stand there and push me because she had stuff to do. And I remember being on the swing, and I remember just like forward and back, forward and back. And that, for me, it's what flow feels like. It feels like that rush on the down and the ease on the way back. It feels like that I can stop it when I want. I can speed it up when I want. I'm in control and I'm having fun. I think that's what flow feels like for me. It feels like peace and just joy and exhilaration and excitement, and things done easily. I was going to say without effort, but there's always effort, isn't there? But like something that's done easily. So that for me is like when I'm living in that, when things are happening that way, I'm just the happiest bunny around. I'm in flow. Overwhelm, however, I think might be the arch enemy of flow. Because overwhelm like strips me out of there. There's no more peace, there's no more ease. No, there's no more ease. There's no more joy. And there's no, I think, that feeling of being out of control. So this time of year, it is so easy to feel it coming on or to be amongst it right now. Because like there's no other time of the year where everything just tends to collide. Like it's the time when there's the end of year Christmas concerts for the school or the kindergarten. There's the breakup for the sports clubs. Every friend you've ever known wants to catch up with coffee before Christmas. The kids are about to finish, school if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. And there's present buying, and there's extra trips places, and you want to get all the kids' hair cut before Christmas, and there's like no other time in the year does it all collide like this. And it's not like any of us have got mammoth amounts of time any other time of the year. We're just trying to fit it all in these 6 weeks. So I think the first thing we get to say is, you know what? We're all there. We are all the same. We all feel it. You're not the only one who is feeling like they are treading water and the water is up to here and maybe nearly up to here. I've been there big time, and I know there's chicks who are there at the moment. And I suppose what I want to do today is just highlight the fact that yes, it all happens now. And yes, you are not alone in this, but there are things that we can do about it as well. So, I was thinking about, you could have 2 chicks, 2 women with exactly the same calendar at the moment. Chock-a-block calendar. You could have 2 women like this. One of them will be in flow, and the other one will be in overwhelm. So you actually have 2 chicks living parallel lives with the same amount of stuff in the calendar, but one will be in flow, one will be in overwhelm. Do you know what the difference is? It's their perspectives on things. It's the way they're choosing to look at things. And I might lose you about now. You might go, oh, for fuck's sake, Loretta, I was after some tips on how to stop the crazy brain. Well, stay with me, because it's coming. And you know that this is true. You know that the way we look at something, the way we perceive it, influences how we feel and the thoughts we have. Absolutely does. So, my calendar is getting really full as well. And but part of what I'm feeling at the moment is a whole lot of flow, is a whole lot of joy about my calendar being full because of the stuff that I'm choosing to put in it. I'm choosing to have great connections at the moment. So there's some women that I've met recently that I want to catch up with for coffee and for lunch. There's some family that we're gathering together with, and it's going to be fantastic. I also get to go, so this weekend on Sunday, we have my family's Christmas celebrations, and it happens to collide with Poppy's dance concert. Okay, so one starts at 1 o'clock and the other one starts at 4:30, but Poppy's got to be at the theatre by 3:15 with the hair done and the makeup done and, in the barn and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, cool, we can totally do this. Matt and I can manage this, and I'm going to have fun with the family Christmas do as well as with Poppy's Christmas concert. Now you might be saying there, yeah, that's all fine for you, Loretta, because you're choosing, the things that you're doing, but what about all the stuff that gets put upon us? What about all the stuff that gets landed in our lap? Well, partly it's your choice as well. If you are the one who always gets things done, if you are the one who takes on all the stuff for the school concert or the dance concert or the sausage sizzle for the breakup at the soccer club, if you're that person, then yeah, they're going to expect it of you. So this is the time of year we also just get to really notice the choices that we're making. Really consider, what am I choosing to do? We only have so much stores of energy and time. Energy and time. You can run out of those things. So you get to choose where you're placing them. You've got a bucket of energy, you've got a bucket of time. And if there's someone who is draining your energy or taking out your time and they are not absolutely significant to you, then maybe you get to have a think about that. Maybe to think about, where do I choose to spend my energy and where do I choose to spend my time? The other thing, guys, this will pass. For those in the Southern Hemisphere, if those of us in Australia and New Zealand, we get to Boxing Day and then it's summer. The kids are on holidays, so all those commitments tend to melt away and we get to have long days, barbecue dinners and, enjoy the summer. For those who have kids who are on holidays, maybe you take holidays now too, or office closes down or whatever. So this craziness, this feeling of overwhelm, this feeling that everyone wants a piece of me, it passes. Okay? It's like the weather, it passes. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, you have got this little tight time of a couple of days of time off, and then back to work and back to school, and then life just rolls on again. So this craziness, it does pass. But what I want you to think about is, what are you choosing? How many things are you saying yes to at the moment? How many things would you really like to say yes to? How many things would you have preferred if you had have said no? And you might say, yeah, but you don't get it. How do you say no? Okay, here's a tip. And it's going to be in a negative form, which is a bit strange for me. But if someone comes to you and asks you to do something, hey Loretta, do you reckon you could cook the sausages at the barbecue for the end of year soccer event? All right. Now, I'm perfectly capable of doing that. I'm a very good organizer. I can cook it. I probably can do it. Absolutely. Do I choose to do it? And in that moment when you get asked, here's what I would love you to do. I would love you not to say yes. Don't say yes straight off the bat. Because what happens to people like us is someone says, hey Loretta, can you cook the barbecue at the soccer thing? Yeah. Fuck. We tend to say yes, but we wish we'd said no, but we don't know how to say no. So here's the tip. Don't say yes straight away. Seriously, practice saying, I'd love to, I just would like to check my calendar. I just need to check in with Matt and see what he's got on that weekend. I would love to. I'm just not sure what my commitments are. Let me get back to you. Just don't say yes in the moment. Because then what that gives you, it gives you a bit of breathing room to go, right, do I really want to do that? What's that looking like on the calendar? What other commitments have I got? How is my bucket of time and energy feeling at the moment? Will that just push me over the edge? Will that make me a cranky bitch at home and with my partner? Yes, it will. Okay. Is that worth it? Is letting Fred at the soccer club down worth me having a smooth and peaceful and joyous life? Yeah, actually it is, because I reckon Fred will find somebody else. Yeah? So don't say yes straight away. Give yourself the time. And then if you actually go, yeah, I will cook the sausages at the barbecue for Fred. And if you bring back Fred and say, yeah, I will, then you've made the choice. And so when you get there, you've chosen to do it, So when you get there, you can't piss and moan about it. You can't piss and moan to everybody around you. Oh, yeah, well, I've got so much to do, and I'm doing the sausages at the barbecue on Saturday. No pissing and moaning. You chose to do it, so you do it. There is a Tibetan monk. I really should find out what his name is. And he has this saying, and I really like it. When I work, I work. When I play, I play. And when I sleep, I sleep. So if you've said yes to Fred, I wish I'd chosen a different name now than Fred. If you'd said yes to Fred, then when you are cooking the sausages, enjoy it. Be there. Be absolutely fully present to all those around you and serve the sausages as your best version of you. Be there. If you said yes and you've committed to something, be there fully. If you're going to be there, you might as well enjoy it. You might as well think, well, what is it that I get out of this? I get the feeling of connection to my community. I get the feeling of meeting some new people. I get the feeling of spreading some Christmas joy. Whatever it is, find out what the benefit to you is and enjoy it. Okay, girls. Loretta over and out. See ya.